Alright guys, welcome to Three Brothers Disc Golf. This is going to be my in the bag video. I'm Josh, by the way. First off, I guess let's start with the bag. This is a dynamic disc paratrooper in the, I believe it's the olive green style. I got this for my birthday this past summer. Really loving this bag. Awesome, it's got a ton of storage, so many pockets. So thanks to my lovely fiance behind the camera for giving me this as a gift. This pouch up here, I usually keep all my putters. So I'll start with my putting putters. I carry two EMAC Judges. Both are max weight. One is from the Trilogy Challenge tournament this year, and another one I got as a gift from my brother Kyle. These are about the only putters that I've ever used that feel really comfortable in my hand. They got a nice small micro bead, thin profile, and they seem to do okay. I'm still working on putting now, so. And then I carry two throwing putters. Both are Rhinos. There's a max weight DX Rhino and a 170 Star Rhino. The DX one's a little bit more flippy. I like to use it on like nice straight shot hyzer flip lines through the woods, and the Star one is more for up shots and open fields where there's no wind. So you guys might have seen me throw this. This is a Prodiscus Starry in Ultram plastic. Super awesome understable mid. You can throw it light on hyzer and it's just going to carry straight, or if you want to put a little bit more torque into it, get a little more distance out of it, it's going to be a super nice turnover line. And if you really want to lay one down, is a great roller disc for those short rollers that you need in the woods or even out in the field sometimes. So Prodiscus Starry. So on the opposite side of the spectrum, my super stable utility mid, I have the Viking Loki. This thing is so ridiculously overstable. I think it's a 4204, but it's a more like a 4115 in my opinion. Great for those like short range meat hook shots. I mean, it's even more overstable than what like a Justice is, in my opinion. So, right, Viking Loki. This is Molyneux. It is a dynamic disc Truth, not an EMAC Truth, just a regular Truth. And what I believe is their prime plastic or classic plastic, one of the two. I use this thing a lot. This is my get out of jail free card. I can throw this disc on literally any line. It's super warped, super puddle top, super beat in, and I love it. I'm a huge Captain America fan, so you know, having the Molyneux on there. Alright, now my last staple that's going to stay in my bag for a long time. This is a Lucid Glimmer EMAC Truth. I got this for Christmas 2 years ago, or 2 Christmases ago. I had a Lucid one, lost it, so this is the only one that's in my bag. I don't really throw it that much because I don't want to lose this one because it's so cool and I love the stamp on it and everything. But this is definitely a disc that I like to throw a lot for those short, straight flying shots that have a little bit of a left fade at the end. Now we're getting into the mid-ranges that I've been trying out, but they're just kind of chilling in my bag right now. I kind of throw them, you know, as second shots or third shots or whatever to try stuff out. This is a factory second Star Lion from Innova. Still kind of getting used to it. Same flight numbers as the EMAC Truth, but just different feel in the hand, and it's okay. I haven't super enjoyed it, but I have thrown some decent shots with it. Still trying to figure out if I want to keep it in the bag or not. Now the next two discs are going to be discs also that Zach gave me. This is a Discraft Wasp. Just another overstable mid that I'm trying to try out. see if I can get a middle of the road, something that's not quite as stable as the EMAC Truth, or something that's not going to be as flippy as the Starry, something that's just going to fly straight and hold pretty nice. And my last mid-range, this is a Champion Cayman from Innova. I was trying to see if this could replace Molnir in my bag as a get-out-of-jail-free card. So far it has not lived up to the expectations that I had, but it is still a pretty good, 200 foot with a decent fade at the end. Still not quite sure on it. In fairway and control drivers. So my 1 6-speed disc, I have a Champion Leopard from Innova. I really like throwing this where the Starry just isn't going to get there. So I can hyzer flip this, I can throw turnovers, I can throw rollers, it's a really good disc. I really love it. Okay, I'll actually pull the next two out because they're both the same mold. These are both Instincts. The gray one you saw in our last video, well, not our last video, but in our mystery box video. This is one of the ones that we got from the Discmania mystery box. I really loved it in the challenge. It was a nice straight flyer with a little bit of finish at the end. And then I also have this Royal Rage that I got. I bought this from Central PA Disc Golf online. Really good disc. I'm still trying to get a feel for it. I don't throw it as much as I should. Alright, next up is the Dynamic Disc Evader. Again, another disc that I don't nearly throw enough. Still trying to get a feel for it. It's just one of those discs that I had an Eagle. I loved the Eagle, then I lost the Eagle, and I was trying to find something to replace it because nobody has Innova Eagles in stock right now. So I wanted to try this out. And it's kind of similar, kind of not. It doesn't have the turn that the Eagle does, and it definitely does not finish as hard as the Eagle does at the same time. So this one's probably going to stay in the bag for a little bit longer until I possibly get an Eagle. Okay, this is my only 8-speed disc. This is also from the Mystery Box Challenge. This is a Discmania Rockstar. I've literally only thrown this in the Mystery Box Challenge. It's probably going to end up in Maggie's bag. Just not something that I really need in my bag. I already have the Leopard as a flippy fairway driver, and I have plenty of stable to straight flying drivers in my bag, so it's just in there because it got left in there and I haven't taken it out yet. So, on to the first of many 9 speeds. I have my Esp Heat by Discraft. I got this at the Edinburgh Royal Scots Open, as you can see by the nice stamp on there. This is by far the flippiest disc I've ever thrown, and I love it. This is when the Starry can't get there and the Leopard can't get there, I tend to rip on this. It's super great for forehand hyzer flip lines, backhand hyzer flip lines. Next up, I have my Boba Fett Innova Sidewinder. Same flight numbers as the Heat. This isn't beat in very much at all. Still a pretty newer disc. I got this around Halloween, as you can tell by the orange and black color. Alright, so we're getting into my favorite mold of drivers, and I throw these a lot, and you guys probably know I throw these a lot. So all 3 of these, I can get them in my hand. These are all Thunderbirds. I have a Star Thunderbird, a Big Germ Thunderbird, and a Champion Thunderbird that I got at a tournament this past year in Beaver, PA. 2 Mile Run Extension tournament. I keep 3 of them in my bag because they all do different things. So the Champ one is the most stable, and then my Plum, or the Big Germ Thunderbird, is like a middle of the road, carries straight, has a nice finish at the end, and then my dyed one here, the Star one, this is my most understable Thunderbird, where I could throw it flat and actually get some turn out of it and then get a decent finish at the end. In the last of my, oh nope, not the last of my 9 speed discs. second to last of my 9-speed discs. I have 2 Felons. I have one in Fusion plastic and one I just got for Christmas in Lucid plastic. These are super good for long distance forehands in a headwind or a crosswind. Never really get much turn out of them. This Fusion one's a little bit more beat in than the Lucid because the Lucid's brand new. But I love these things. I rip on them all the time, forehand. So, what's a bag without a champion Firebird? This disc gets a lot of work in like ripping headwinds, or if I need something to throw on a spike hyzer, then I know it's just going to go up and come right back down a little bit to the right or to the left. This is what I throw. I also throw this on a lot of thumbers too. It's just a good utility disc to have where it can stand up to a good amount of wind and not flip over. And then the last 2 discs in my bag, they're also the same mold, and they are the only distance drivers that I carry in my bag currently, and they're both Discmania Enigmas. This green one you saw me get in the mystery box challenge, and this red one I've had for, well, a year now, for the last mystery box that we got. So I got both these in mystery boxes. All around, really good feeling discs in my hands. I can throw them forehand, backhand. Forehand I get a little bit more turn out of just because there's a little bit more torque, and I don't have the arm speed backhand to get these to turn very much. But I can consistently get them to fly 300.
Are you?
That's it for my in the bag video. I'm not sure where this is going to finish in the line of in the bag videos. I'm probably the first to record, but I might be the last to go up, so we don't know. But if you can, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. See you guys.